we are here on Real Estate in the Lowcountry, and with me now is TLomprez, and she is part of the Joan Kelly group. Welcome. It's nice to see you again, Taylor.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a listing we want to talk about today, so we're going to jump right in there, but that listing happens to be in Rose Hill. And so let's talk a little bit about that community, because it's kind of a unique community, really. It's got two sides to it. You've got equestrian, you've got golf, you've got all kinds of things there.
Yeah, so Rose Hill is in Bluffton, and they do actually have a public restaurant, which a lot of people don't realize. It's one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
Lit tennis courts, so that's a big sell for some of our buyers.
Yes.
They have multiple pools. They do have a golf side that is currently a public course. And then of course the other side, the estate side, where our listing is, it has access to deep water as well.
Nice. So let's talk about the listing.
Absolutely. For Mirabell Court, it is over 3,300 square foot with a pool. It's fenced in and it has a lagoon.
Nice, beautiful.
Yes.
So no one's ever going to build behind you because you're not building on top of a lagoon.
Correct, exactly, exactly. So the owners that live there, they love Rose Hill. They love everything about it. As you know, sellers all have different motivations.
Right.
They have really put a lot of love into the home. New floors. There's a 2-story wood-burning fireplace. Gorgeous,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah.
4 bedrooms plus a bonus room with 3 full bathrooms. So they love it, and we're excited to start showing it to our buyers, because Rose Hill, you sell the community first. We always talk about that martini glass theory, right? You sell the community first, make sure that you love Rose Hill, and then you find the home.
Yeah.
And so this is just a win-win situation.
Well, and let's talk about that a little bit in terms of finding the right community, because you guys are uniquely positioned that you have such a large team, that you really represent everything from the island out to Jasper County, everything in between. So kind of talk to us about walking somebody through finding that right spot within that area.
Exactly. So we cover everything from Beaufort to Jasper counties, and we have 12 licensed agents on our team. So whether it's a buyer or a seller, and we really specialize in listings, because wherever that community is that the seller lives in, we're gonna match them with the agent that works best in that community.
Sure.
So because we have 12 licensed agents and 5 ops team, and of course the team leader, Joan Kelly, it works well because we're each able to specialize in different communities. So between Beaufort and Jasper counties, we're not spread too thin ever.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you have a sense right now of where the hot spots are? I'm curious. That's just a curious question from me.
Yes. So actually, Rose Hill, there's only 6 active listings, but there are 5 coming soon. And so we get really, really excited with the coming soon.
Yeah.
Because if we have a buyer looking for that community, they're not going to see that on Zillow, but we can see the coming soon status in our MLS.
Right, which is a huge leg up. And so let's talk a little bit again about the team. You mentioned that you do have 12 licensed agents. I know you have a couple of new agents, but you're also actively looking always for other agents, and you have a great training program. So walk us through that a little bit.
Absolutely. So I'm actually one of the coaches on the team, and I really enjoy it, because you always say you hire good talent rather than ever say we're actually hiring for anybody. So anytime good talent comes in, you don't want to lose them. And so through our coaching program, to be able to have all the tools and have that success very early in your real estate career is very rare. But the latest 2 agents that joined our team, we're really excited for them, because they contracted 2 homes in 30 days.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really hear that. I think when somebody's newly licensed, especially in this really competitive market, it might be hard to get yourself going.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And so to have that whole team group, it's a group,
yeah, exactly,
behind the new people, that's really, really exciting. And so let's talk a little bit about, you said you kind of specialize in listings. Why are you unique there? And since it is still at this time, I know it's changing day to day, but it's still a seller's market, why should somebody list with you?
Yep, thank you for asking. Yeah. So because we are a bigger group, we're able to we have a listing coordinator, we have a transaction coordinator, we have a client concierge, we have director of operations. So I'm not gonna show up to your home and say, I would love to list your property and have 27 octopus arms, right? I have a whole team behind me, all of our agents do, and we're able to link up together and really just succeed in every single portion at a very high level of the listing.
Yeah, and that is very unique, I think, in this market. So thank you, Taylor, for being here. It's always great information. And if somebody does want to talk to you about being an agent with you, listing with you, anything of those, or maybe even seeing that Rose Hill property, how do they get to you?
Absolutely. So they're more than welcome to call us all the time. Our phone number is on this slide as well, but we're the Joan Kelly Group at Keller Williams Realty, and we're excited to help.
Thanks so much, Taylor. Always good to see you.
Thank you.